HCC continues to showcase the work of its arts faculty in the galleries of its various campuses. Currently on view at the West Loop campus is Sports by Brian Gardner.
You know, a lot of artists, we would say it's kind of the only option we had, maybe. Kind of all I ever wanted to do. You know, a lot of people, when did you start drawing or painting? I've been doing it my whole life. So it was natural for me when I went to college to study that. I met a lot of great people in Houston. That's where I got my inspiration to really get involved with the arts, was in Houston. Particular people at the Lawndale Center, like Dennis Nance, people like that were a huge inspiration to me. And that helped me to go get my master's degree. And after I got my master's degree, I moved back to Houston since it was the city that really inspired me. And I've been teaching at HCC and doing a bunch of other stuff ever since. Maybe a dark sense of humor. I tend to look at the world around me, kind of reflect on things I see going on, and try to present things that are concerning to me, but do it in a way that maybe isn't so serious that it's hard to look at. Maybe the humor is kind of a gateway to get people in. Then after the initial kind of humor wears off, they can see maybe there's something a little more, deep going on there, deeper conversation. So me and my wife actually draw a lot together, and we're drawing on the same sheet of paper. And she drew like an Egyptian symbol, and I drew a guy with a pizza. And I was like, an Egyptian themed pizza restaurant's not a bad idea. So I came up with the idea for the interior. And I thought, well, the show is called Sports. So then I just added the golf course next to it. Then if you look in the background, there is a snake. I like to think of that as the initial snake from the Garden of Eden. So I'm trying to kind of mix all these mythological ideas into that painting. And for some reason, a pizzeria and a mini golf course seem to fit into that. What I'll say is each painting has a sport in it. Each painting has a penguin in it. So you can use it as a Where's Waldo to find penguins. And each painting has a non-human creature somewhere in it. And then just for the art students out there, I will say I challenged myself with this show by priming each canvas a different color of the color wheel. So each painting, if you look at it, is a different color of the color wheel. And that's all the info for the nuts and bolts of the art. Well, I talk to budding artists all day. That's what I love to do, is help budding artists. My advice would be to carry a sketchbook, draw constantly. If you have an idea, write it down. Just keep notes on yourself, because at the end of the day, you're your whole inspiration. Whatever you have going on in your head, that's what is going to come out in your art.
For HCC Beat, this is Randall Williams.